So I'm wondering if this is going to be better than Mako or Candemonium.
No. It might be better than Candemonium.
Candemonium is way better than Mako.
Not even close.
We decided to escape the Ohio winter and fly across the country to Valencia, California to visit Six Flags Magic Mountain. This park is home to 20 coasters, which is more than any other park in the world. It's located just 35 miles from Los Angeles, but if you include the traffic to get there, it feels like it's much further away. This park opened in 1971 under the name Magic Mountain. In 1979, Six Flags purchased the park, and the park has been named Six Flags Magic Mountain ever since. As a coaster enthusiast, this park has been on the bucket list for a very long time. We finally had an excuse to go to it after discovering that one of the coaster enthusiast groups that we're a part of, Melanin Coaster Network, was hosting an exclusive after-hours event for its members. After we entered the park, we walked straight over to Full Throttle, which was designed and manufactured by Premier Rides. This ride opened to the public on June 22nd, 2013. It held the record for the world's tallest vertical loop for several years. This coaster is incredibly unique because it has a top hat element situated on top of the vertical loop. We're at Full Throttle. This thing looks pretty freaking cool. Ray, what's this coaster like?
Like Icebreaker and Storm Runner had a baby.
Icebreaker at SeaWorld and Storm Runner at Hershey Park had a baby.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
All right. Next, we went over to Goliath, which opened in February of the year 2000. This coaster is 255 feet tall and goes 85 miles per hour. It was recognized as being the tallest and fastest closed-circuit coaster when it opened. This record was quickly taken over by Millennium Force at Cedar Point, when it opened as the tallest and fastest coaster several months later.
He's going through a quicker line.
So in order to use a fast pass on Goliath, you got to go up the stairs, down the stairs. This is a workout, dude.
Yeah.
You can scream, you can shout,
For being 25 years old, Goliath ran incredibly smooth and fast. Next, we met up with our friends from Melanin Coaster Network for an exclusive tour of the coaster shop. Before we went in, the president of Six Flags Magic Mountain showed up and he told us all about the park. We then entered the maintenance shop where we got a personal tour. When the tour was over, we began walking the Twisted Colossus. This coaster originally opened in 1978 as Colossus. It was the tallest and fastest wooden coaster in the world, and the first with 2 drops greater than 100 feet. This coaster even made an appearance in the movie National Lampoon's Vacation, and in the TV shows Knight Rider, Wonder Woman, and the A-Team. In 2014, Rocky Mountain Construction came in, worked their magic, and retracked this coaster into the beast it is today. We then went next door to Scream, which is a 150-foot tall B&M floorless coaster located in the steampunk district of the park. This coaster has 7 inversions ranging from a 0G roll to interlocking corkscrews. This ride is a mirror of Medusa at Six Flags Great Adventure. Alright, so we just got off Scream, and yeah, it's a bit bumpy. Definitely B&M, kind of like Rougarou at Cedar Point. Next we went to Woman Flight of Courage. This is a Rocky Mountain construction single rail coaster. It features an 87-degree first drop, 3 inversions, and is located in the DC Universe section of the park.
But I think, hell, maybe we just go out for dinner after we leave here.
Yeah, it might be a better idea just to go out to dinner, because
Maybe.
I don't know. The food here just doesn't seem that good.
It's not really.
It just seems like they have normal, I don't know, at least Cedar Point has some decent themed food, kind of, I guess.
Cedar Point has really good food for theme parks. I mean, how many theme parks have we been to? And honestly, I can't think of a better, I mean, outside of maybe Disney, I can't think of a better place that has...
Knoebels.
Do you think Knoebels has better food than Cedar Point?
Yeah, during the fall thing, yeah, without a doubt. I think so, yeah.
Well, my experience with it wasn't even close.
Oh, I liked it. It was good there.
Yeah, it was decent, but Cedar Point has got a lot of really good food options.
See, Dollywood has good food, but they have good cinnamon bread. Same with Silver Dollar City.
Yeah, well, I never had that cinnamon bread. Remember they were supposed to have the same cinnamon bread at what, Kentucky Kingdom?
Yep.
I didn't try it there when I was there, and then there was someplace else. Where else? Like, Silver Dollar City, I was there. I never had it there.
So we tried to go on Twisted Colossus again, and tried to get a racing. I don't think, dude, I don't think they can race, huh?
Oh, I think we need an extra train.
Yeah. You need really good ride ops in order to get something good on there. In order to actually like race, you need some pretty good ride ops on there. Without a doubt. We wanted to get on Gold Rusher, however this old steel aerodynamics coaster was closed at the time. We then went over to West Coast Racers, which opened in late 2019. This coaster was created by Premier Rides and is a collaboration between West Coast Customs and Six Flags. When it opened, this coaster was promoted as the world's first racing coaster that has a launch. This is raised 249, dude, this thing looks rickety, dude.
We're doing it.
What's this called?
Apocalypse.
Maybe it's supposed to look rickety.
Yeah, I mean, it is like the apocalypse. I don't know.
Apocalypse is a wooden coaster that was formerly called Terminator Salvation The Ride. It was the first wooden coaster to feature onboard audio. This theming was short-lived after a corporate restructuring by Six Flags in 2011. Cool coaster, but definitely needs a retrack. It's bumpy. It's a good idea of what a GCI goes through when it gets older. This park is huge. Tatsu. Fly at the speed of fear.
Hey, Tatsu!
What's a Tatsu?
It's this ride.
Is it a snake or something?
I don't know.
Hi. Tatsu is a flying coaster, kind of like Manta at SeaWorld Orlando. This coaster features the world's tallest pretzel loop. This ride is action-packed from start to finish and a must-ride if you're a coaster enthusiast. Some parks you can probably do in a day. I'm gonna say that this is not one of those parks. You definitely probably want a weekend here, if not a fast pass. But it's definitely worth coming here, no doubt about it. Us East Coast people don't normally come down this way, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Here she is.
All right.
X2 is only for type A personalities, Ray.
Good thing I am one.
X2 was the last coaster ever manufactured by Aerodynamics, and I gotta say, they saved the best for last, as we did on this trip. This ride is unique in that the seats freely rotate 360 degrees during the ride. This ride offers an experience that will leave even the most seasoned coaster enthusiast screaming.
Oh, yeah, no, we have to use our benefits.
We gotta use our fast lane, right?
Yeah, why isn't
Alright, X2 is absolutely crazy. It's crazy. Probably one of the best coasters I've ever been on, no doubt about it. Very good coaster. Six Flags Magic Mountain has so many other rides and attractions that we didn't get to go on. We will say this, they have something for just about everyone. We enjoyed our time here and we will definitely be back.